Alright, so you're left-handed and you can't afford $1 million Kydex sheath. What do? Well, if you're into like smaller knives in about 3-inch blade length, there's an easy option and an easy fix. You can go down to your local Walmart and pick up this paracord frame knife, and it's fairly cheap. And the knife is whatever. If you like this style of knife, then more power to you. But I usually just give the knives away or chuck them or put them in your tool kit and break the tips off. That way you feel like you used it. I usually do that. And then the sheath it actually comes with is not too bad of a sheath. This is my... what is it? Goddamn, the Pro Hunter by Schrade, by Oldtimer or whatever. And this is one of my favorite knives here. And it just fits so perfectly in the sheath. And you can put it in reversible, and it kind of conforms to any sheath style. And it comes with a little pocket in the front. Right here I got just a old school folder, a buck, canoe style, right in the front. So that's pretty cool. You get to carry like a little backup blade in there, or you can put a ferro rod. It comes with a ferro rod. You gotta be kind of careful with the ferro rod because it kind of comes out. You'd have to kind of bungee cord it in or something, or rubber band it, depending on what knife you get in there. The bigger the knife, the more tension on the front pocket, of course. But this is just for all you lefties out there that have a hard time with some of your left-handed sheaths. As you can see, this is for left-hand carry. It would sit on the left side of your belt and it'd carry just fine. And you can actually take it in and out. You can unbutton this. This is just kind of for looks. I kind of leave it on there because I like it, how it kind of looks like that. And you can unbutton it if you're using it a lot. And it just comes in and out like that, like a regular sheath should. It doesn't rub the sides. It does quite well. And just another example, this is the Guardian 3, which, if you haven't seen my other review on this, the original sheath it came with is complete garbage. It kind of fits in here quite well, surprisingly. Now this version of the sheath is kind of tore up a little bit and kind of crappy. So that's kind of a downer. I kind of got this one on a discount. But what I usually do is it comes with this retention Velcro in there, and they only braid it once, and I think that's because they know us left-handers so well, and we're just going to cut that right out. And it's got like 3 stitches holding it in there, so you could just cut that Velcro out, unless you're really paranoid about your knife falling out. And you kind of got to pop it in there, the blade, and then after a while it will conform to it, but you kind of squeeze it a little bit and push it down in there, and that's what gives it that nice retention in there. And you can see where the blade is, and it's perfect. It's still got a little room in the tip there, so this is pretty much only going to fit like a 3-inch blade, but it fits a 3-inch blade quite well, or 3 to 4 inches, I'm not sure. I have to get my tape measure out, but anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. I believe this is a 3-inch, yeah, and that's a 3-inch too. So although the original knife looks a little bit bigger, but I think this part sticks out. And yeah, this is just a good option if you're left-handed and you can't afford, you know, a $60, $70 Kydex sheath for every single one of your knives, because, you know, if you're like me and you like knives, you're gonna have a bunch of knives and you want to carry them on your left-handed side, and it is very expensive to get left-handed sheaths for every single one of your knives. So this is kind of like a cheap option, if you will. Kind of neat little life hack there. Anyways, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. If you're left-handed and think this is cool, hit the thumbs up.